So I really think that, especially in this environment, we pay attention to that and keep track of it. So those are the two things that I'd like to talk through, either as part of a committee or as part of the board review. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think that might be a conversation that potentially starts, and I'm saying potentially, with the policy committee. So that's something I guess we as a board will have to talk about, but I'm just thinking out loud. So thanks for your input. I believe I saw someone else's hand.
Mrs. Smith.
Ms. Smith.
I'd like to see probably in policy and procedure, because I'm a little disappointed in what happened today. Yesterday we know was a holiday. Board communication didn't really get out until late last night. Who's talking to people at 8, 9:30 at night about what's going to happen for our meeting? We did not have the proper communication when it came down to public comment. We didn't even give these people 24 hours. That portal was open at 8 o'clock and it was closed before 3:30 today. And don't say it wasn't, because it was, because there were people that were trying to get public comment in and it was pushed out. That's censorship. These people need to be allowed to say what they want to say. I think a lot of it, and this is just my personal opinion, I think that people didn't want to hear what the community had to say about the Canvas program by teachers and parents. They didn't want to hear about what's going on over at North Farmington with the teacher. They don't want to hear we didn't want to hear, I guess, what's going on with the race issues. We cannot censor people. They have a right to speak up, whether it's about recalling me or me resigning or talking about how we love whatever. At the end of the day, that was censorship. We should not have had that happen today. You didn't even give these parents in this community 24 hours. You opened that portal at 8 o'clock last night and you closed it at 3:30. So I think that we should discuss public comment and have that under policy and procedure. And thank you.
Thank you. Miss, anyone else under future agenda items? Before, I'm not hearing anything. Is anyone else before I make a comment? Okay, Ms. Smith, just wanted to say a couple of things just real briefly in response. We have an excellent person in the capacity of Ms. Kim Buckley, who makes sure that we follow all the rules and things. We only have to post a meeting with 18 hours notice. That's state law. However, just so everybody is known, our dates have been out here for months. It was not a surprise to anyone that we had a board meeting today because, again, this agenda was approved a long time ago. And the only thing I'll say is I was here with Ms. Buckley about 3:45, 4 o'clock, and there were still comments coming in. Now, I cannot speak to the 4 o'clock shut off. That's not a decision that I made, but I do know that there were comments coming in, and Ms. Buckley did a phenomenal job of making sure that we follow the things. So those are things we need to move forward with.
And the follow up with that, Ms. Buckley has done a phenomenal job. Ms. Buckley actually was working yesterday on a holiday. So this is not, Ms. Buckley is only doing what was told to her to do. And I'm not going to go into that. So that can be done offline. But Ms. Buckley has done her due diligence. It was someone else that did this. So this is not a reflection on Ms. Buckley. Ms. Buckley has done everything that she was supposed to do and then some. So Ms. Buckley, this is not a hit at her. But at the end of the day, we know where this came from. So I'm gonna just leave it there. So no, this is not on Ms. Buckley, but we have got to stop this. This community needs to be heard.
Moving on to good and welfare, is there any?
That's how we do. We always cut people off when we want to.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Smith. I thought you were done. Please.
As a matter of fact, my camera's on, so you can see I'm still talking, but it's okay.
I could not, Ms. Smith, I could not see you. I'm sorry. And we're having internet problems. And my apologies. As I said, please continue on.
Mr. Johnson, it's fine. Have a good night. Thank you.
Moving on to good and welfare.